Hello everyone, this is Jeff here, Unique Model Creations, once again bringing you a video update on the progress of the 1/1400 scale USS Enterprise NCC 1701E. As we can see there on the bottom of the saucer. And what is going on is that all the decals have now been applied to the bottom of the ship. Burned a couple of hours, that included breakfast. And I placed them on there and they look pretty cool. This is a slight combination of decals. Basically all of them are the kit supply decals. We've got the sheet right here, so you can see the instructions on where they go. And for the most part, most of those were utilized. However, these panels down here, over here, those are from the what was that kit that I got? The Creation decal set that I got, that I did the Nemesis version with. I didn't utilize those decals because when I did that ship, I used P&T's decal set for that model. And so those dark panels around the triangular superstructure area, both on the bottom and on the top, I never used, and I still had them. So I decided, well, giving the look of this ship, the color of this ship and stuff, I'll use those versus these light gray ones that come with the kit supply decals. I will still be using these square parts that go on the top of the engineering section on the top of the model, but all of the triangular superstructure panel parts and stuff like these right here, I use the Creation set for. This is looking pretty cool. Did things quite a bit differently than I did last time, mainly just how I laid them down. All of these decals are individually coated on the top. It's not one single solid sheet that you have to cut close to the decal and then set it where you're setting it at. These are individually coated, which means if I wanted to sit up here and water slide off about 4 or 5 or even 6, in the case of what I did with these single and double escape hatches, then I'm free to do that. And it was quite simple. Micro saw and micro set, put the micro saw on there in the spots where you're fixing to lay them down in, go around, slide them off, get them even, and then drop. Do a little pat dry, and then get your micro set, put it over the top of them. The way I like to remember it, the red first, the blue second. Let's get up over here. This is what I'm talking about. Never come across these problems before, which if you're watching my videos, I know you have, because I'm like a lot behind of other model builders. But I'm utilizing these right here, Microscale Industries. They do a very good job. If you've never used them, please use them. They're awesome. It's 2-part. Like I said, the red first, the blue second. I use a paintbrush, and I will dab into the microsol, and wherever the decal's going, put me a little smidgen of the stuff on there, then put the decal on, and then let that air dry a little bit, then pat a little bit. Make sure you got it where it's going to be at. You can move them around. If you dab a little water on top of that, like these are water slide decals, of course. But if you dab a little water on it, it will become very, very slick. So be careful with that. It's very interesting. But will become very, very slick. You move it around really easily. But then once you get it positioned, let it air a little bit, and then dab it dry. Or in my case, because I was in a hurry, trying to go ahead and get this ship finished. But I hold it on one corner, then I would dab it dry all over. Then get a different paintbrush. I use 2 paintbrushes, one for the saw and one for the set. I make sure you can tell the difference in your paintbrushes so you don't get them mixed up. One of mine is fatter than the other one by like a millimeter or so. So that helped me. But get a different paintbrush, then dip it into your micro set, and then you will go over the decal that you just placed, and then just let that air dry. Sometimes they do crinkle up a little bit and stuff, but once it sets in there, it basically just kind of forms right into the paint. So you can see there, that's the large NCC 1701E decal. And although you can still see a little silvering in there and stuff in some spots, it actually has dissolved and it does help out quite a bit. But hey, if you watch Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home, when they get to the Enterprise and when they're panning around the lettering to see that beautiful 1701A, you can see silvering around that decal for that model. It's there. I can't ignore it if you've never noticed it before. And that's on DVD quality. I haven't even done Blu-ray. So, but anyway, it's going to be there. These are decals. It's a model kit. This isn't the actual ship. And all this is not painted on. That's a lot of painting. So, but anyway, engineering hall. So you can see it's kind of difficult to get there because we do, let's get some clarity here. There we go. It's a little difficult to get up in there a little bit because I have the, this boom bass. But it's there. Those decals, not very many to go on the bottom of there. I haven't put the banners on yet. Going to be doing that when I flip the ship over. This is like the bottom. Not even considering the sides to be the bottom yet. So, and then around the back here. Now, of course, my rear is much different. This is just a piece of styrene that I cut and put in there. I did not use that Kit Supply fantail. So I did make a little bit of a difference with the decal placement in the fact that I just have them right there. That one center black and gray is in the position it goes in, but the two transporter enhancement pads, whatever you call them, they are normally up towards this area. If you look at the direction, you can see that, but you can also see all this different other structure that goes on here, which will be on my other build. Of course, I do have another one of these. And you can see that's where those decals would go. I switched them around and I put them to either side of that strip right there so that it wouldn't take too much away from just this being a big flat fantail underneath this ship. There was a difference right there. Oh, what do we call that? Artistic license. And that's what it is. Not a full replica. It's unique model creations. It's what we do. It's what I do. It's what I do. So anyway, decal-wise, there aren't any more that really go, well, there aren't any more that go like this. So what I'm going to do now is take this outside, give it a light misting of clear, so that this is all sealed and done. No more touching this. Done with it. After I've done that, and that's mainly too, so just in case I accidentally come up, finger-wise, accidentally come up against a decal or so, nothing will happen to it. I need these guys where they're at. I don't have any more that I can set in places, except for these double escape hatches. The only things that I have extra, and that's because the kit gives you extra. Other than that, if I were to mess with those, I'm pretty much messed up, I think. Maybe. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get spraying on this. And then actually, I'm going to take a pause right here in this video. The videos are starting to run a little bit long, but this model goes so quickly, there's no point in me sitting up here filming multiple videos and uploading multiple videos just to cover something that only took me an hour or so to do. Combine them both. Longish video, but it's all out there. And then ship's done. I have a little bit more on the pole to do. I've got a couple of dents there I've got to take care of, which really is just going to be some sanding, a little bit of light puttying, and then painting. It's got to get painted anyway. It's going to be black. But I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. And I'll be actually right back in a few moments with the sides and the cells and top completed. A completed enterprise.